Okay then, so you have read the title right. I'm going to be fishing in 30 degrees weather, and the main reason why I've come today, folks, is I want to try out the Korum floating feeder. Now, believe it or not, I've had this feeder for, it must be about 5-6 months now, maybe a bit less. I bought these in winter because there was like rocking horse poop to get a hold of. You couldn't get them anywhere. They were so popular, they were literally selling out everywhere, and I managed to pick some up on eBay. Now unfortunately I could only get the black top ones. It doesn't really matter to me, I just prefer the looks of the orange top ones, and I believe these feeders are around £3, £4 something, so I will put the price on screen. Now I've come down to Ledger Lakes today and there is no one, I repeat, nobody on the bank, and there's a good reason why. I'm sort of struggling with the heat, but I've got plenty of water with me, folks, and I'm not staying long. Again, I wanted to take one for the team and get a video out for you lot and to just see if this Korum floating feeder does work well. But if I feel myself getting a bit light-headed, I'll have to go off into the shade or cut the video short, but we'll see what we can do. I'm going to try my best. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you get subscribed to the channel. It's free of charge, it doesn't cost you a penny. Share this video around with anyone that you know likes to do a bit of surface fishing, and get in the comments down below if you have one of these and what you think of it. So also the new chair, the Korum S23 Deluxe, a review will be coming on this at some point, and then I'm going to tell you about the bait mixture and everything else. Let's get fishing because I do see loads of carp on the top, and this, you never know, might be a good day. I'm not joking, folks, there's hardly a cloud in the sky. It's mental, absolutely mental. I do fear for the rivers and the canals. I just hope all the fish are going to be all right, and the reses, because I know they've been very low. So let's keep his fingers crossed for the fish, because you do worry at times like this. And these are the Korum floating feeder. I've just got it between two Preston stops. I really do like these stops, it works well. And then all I've got is a little quick change bead, and I've got my anti-tangle sleeve. So yeah, I've literally just got it to the anti-tangle sleeve right there, and then obviously I've got my hook, which I'm going to band a pellet on because I think a pellet will be good for this. And then, like I said, with the Korum floating feeders, I believe all you do is open the bottom up, put the bait in, and then cast it out. They are a really cool idea, to be fair. Right then, people, so the ground bait, I'm just using original expander pellet crush. I find this will be really good. The tub is actually ridiculously hot. I'm not going to use loads, folks, because I don't know how long I'm going to be here today, but what you do essentially when you're on these Korum feeders is you over wet the ground bait, so you make it like slop. I'm gonna have to keep on top of it with the water today because it'll just dry out, folks, it really will. There you go, it's just literally a slop. So I'm going to put a bit more in because I want to over wet it, just because I think that's what we're going to need. As you can see, that is what I'm going for. It's like a paste almost, but a bit wetter. Right then, people, we are ready. I honestly don't think we're going to do much today, and all I'm going to simply do, folks, is just stuff it right in like that. This is going to be a messy job, make no mistake about that. I've already got some on my shorts. I'm going to do an underarm cast because I see fish literally there, and then I think from what I see you just put it on and then you wait for the line to go tight. And what it kind of reminds me on this is the pellet waggler method. If you've come to watch a video today of me catching loads of fish, you're probably watching the wrong video. It is just veering a little bit, folks, so I am going to reel this back in. I just think when it's this hot, the fish are just going to not even bother. If you do get a bit of breeze, one thing I've noticed, it will veer off the feeder. It does feel like you can leave the feeder in a lot longer. And I think while ever that's in and there's a pellet on, there could be a chance, you know. As you can see, people, I've come in the shade. I'm just stood underneath this tree because it's very, very hot. like ridiculous. That sat on that chair in that heat is just, it's crazy. You feel like you can't breathe. It's really bad. One thing I do want to say, folks, is I think I got done. I reeled back in on that cast and there was no pellet on the end. So all I've done is just laid my rod down on the floor. The floating feeder, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. That's just me personally. I'm not a big surface fishing fan myself. I don't know if you lot can see it, but it's right there, look at that. It's just literally feed on top of the water, and then my Korum one is just there. They're definitely in this corner. I know they hide in this like sort of corner bit. I can just see it bobbing around. Like they'll move the feeder and like they're doing now, but they just don't seem to be committing to getting the pellet, which is, it's really frustrating actually to watch. There's fish everywhere on the top. They keep coming up, they keep, you know, crashing. You know, as I just mentioned, it's moving, it's wobbling about, they're hitting into it, and they definitely know something's in there. But I think from what I'm seeing here, the mind is so occupied on that feeder that they're just not interested in the hook bait. Oh, I think something's got it. Yes, we're in, folks. Oh my God, we're in. That was mad. Oh my God. I can't believe we got something. I did see the feeder disappear. It didn't do no on the quiver tape, but I did see feeder disappear. I'm gonna just go on back wind just in case it does bolt. Oh, it's really gone in margin. Jesus. I can't believe that actually. I can't believe it took it. Maybe it's just a patience thing, folks. I mean, I definitely might stay in this corner and just sit here and watch it, but it has worked. I mean, I'm still not the biggest fan of it. I think it's a mirror. Funnily enough, it has moved the float stops as well. I can definitely see that. Oh yeah, oh, get in, yes, folks. And oh, he's gone. Damn it, he's gone. Oh, they were a bit awkward, folks, near the bank. I don't know. As first fish on the Korum floating feeder, it was a mirror, trust me. Damn it. But at least I know that we're getting them, so I'm hoping more will take the feeder. That was awkward, weren't it? Ah, oh, dearie me. So, we've got another fish on. It takes a lot of time, I'll be honest, on these. It really does take a hefty amount of time to get anything. This feels a decent fish, this one. I'm not sure how big it is. I've got back wind on. I'm not going to bully it too much. Could it be a mirror? Imagine if it's a mirror. That would be funny. I will say one thing, it does look hilarious when the fish is fighting and then you see the feeder going everywhere. But yeah, let's hope and pray we can get this one and show it you lot without it falling. I will hold this one over the net. And I think, as always, it's a mirror carp. I don't know why, but they just seem to love me, the mirror carp in here, don't they? They really do. Really quickly just show you what, there you go, mirror carp, little chunky one. And one thing I have noticed is the hook holds. I will say that are very good with this method. I will say this though, I'd rather fish this than the pellet waggler just because it's not as busy, you know, you're not constantly in and out. Okay then people, so what do I think to the Korum floating feeder? It just seemed to me like they didn't want to take the hook bait, they weren't bothered about it, they were too occupied on the feeder, whereas some of them will generally go down and take the hook bait like them two mirror carp did. Unfortunately folks, it is what it is. It's one of them days. Luckily we didn't blank. Yes, I know we only caught 2 fish, which to be honest with you, for how warm it is today and with the carp not feeding much in my opinion, I don't think we've done too bad. Would it be something I'd use? No, I wouldn't use this personally myself folks. I will be doing it again just because obviously I do love to try these things again and again for the channel, but it definitely wouldn't be my go-to thing. I would rather pick up a method feeder or a maggot feeder. You lot know that they are it's my favourite way of fishing. I can't help it. And to me, if it's not a maggot or method feeder kind of day, I'm just not bothered at all because I just love their methods. I think there's such good methods to do. I know there'll be some people out there that will love these and think they're brilliant, and like I say, you've probably had some great success on them, but they're just not for me, and that's just my opinion. As always, let me know what you think of them in the comments below. Do you like the Korum floating feeder? Do you think it's good, or do you not use it all? I know there's a few people that watch me that aren't the biggest fans of surface fishing. I can see why it is a bit frustrating, and yeah, I don't know, I just much prefer the method feeder and the maggot feeder. I'm going to get packed up, folks, because like I say, it is ridiculously hot and I'm really struggling now, and I think I'm running out of water as well, so I definitely think it's time to get packed up and head home. I hope I made this video as good as what I can make it for you lot. I know sometimes when you're not catching much it can be a little bit, oh, it's one of them, but I can't force the fish to take the bait. It is what it is. A review will be coming eventually on the Korum Deluxe chair. I just need to test it out a little bit more to give my honest verdict about the chair, because there's things I like about it, and also there's one thing that I really dislike about it. So make sure you hit the bell so you're notified when that video does come out. And if you did enjoy this one, leave a like on it, subscribe to my channel, it's free of charge, it doesn't cost you not even 1 pence, how about that? And share this video around, and if you're fishing in this crazy hot weather, stay safe and have a good one.